morning, guys. What is up? So beautiful ass day today. As of today, I am weighing 164 pounds. I barely got 3 hours of sleep. I don't know why, but I just couldn't sleep last night. I went to bed at around 12 a.m. and no matter what I did, my mind was so awake. You know, I think I fell asleep around 4 a.m. because I was just awake and I had to use the restroom around then. So I just checked the time, but probably because I was so excited to hit deadlifts, my favorite compound movement. Finally hitting deadlifts after a 4-month break during my diet. I love deadlifts. It's dangerous, but it's my favorite. It's just beautiful. The whole name of it too, deadlift. You could die going to the gym. Gonna hit some deadlifts, gonna see what I could do. Just gonna get my form back. So I'm gonna take it slow and steady and lightly and a little quads. Do some accessory work for the legs, call it a day, and go home and eat. Gotta eat to grow. Currently eating around 3,000 calories. Beautiful, but I'm still hungry. But I'm just limiting myself to 3,000 right now. I went back on my dieting, just eating the same type of food, just bigger quantities. Hitting that 3,000 mark and I'm just losing weight. I went from 167 to 164. We'll see where this leads me to, but if I could consume around like 4,000 calories and maintain at around 163 to 165, that would be beautiful. Absolutely golden. But keep you guys up to date. We'll see where it leads. I need some couple of weeks to test my macros and how my body reacts to it, but catch you guys at the gym. Hello everybody, what is up? I am doing this voiceover because whenever I upload YouTube videos, I keep getting slapped in the face by copyright, and until I understand fully or a lot more than I do right now, I am trying to avoid putting on raw videos that have music in the background. And as you can see, I'm deadlifting right in front of a huge speaker, and I did not even notice that while lifting because I was so immersed in the deadlift. I absolutely love this lift. My favorite compound movement. I try my best to take it slow. I normally go 1 plate to 2 plate to 3 plate to 3.5, but as you can see, I went from 1 to 2 to 2.5. And even put on a belt because I'm weak. I'm a skinny bitch. I weigh 165 pounds. My goodness, I don't even remember the last time I weighed this much. Maybe when I was like, I don't even know, maybe like middle school. But anywho, you can see me struggling, taking off the weights and putting it on. That's the real workout. Adding the weights and taking it off. Anyways, I've been getting a lot of questions from those around me on my journey through this bodybuilding. So I kind of put together a list of the most asked questions to answer through this video. Man, look at that form. That slow and steady controlled deadlift. My goodness. Now, if you don't call that a deadlift, I don't know what a deadlift is. Listen to Sheesh. That's my little bro at the other side. I didn't even notice he was watching me or at the gym, but he gave me that little nod and I gave him a little nod back. Anywho, back on the subject. I think everybody that bodybuilds seriously can agree with me on this. With that depth first. Jesus, look at that depth. Anyways, I think they could all agree upon two things. They bodybuild to be healthy. And second, they bodybuild to look beautiful. They want to be a Greek god. And I want to be a Greek god, an Asian Greek god. And for me to really see my weaknesses and such, I want to step on stage to compare myself. This is me building a new computer in 7 years finally, because one of my friend actually gave me a pretty decent graphics card for free. How blessed am I? So I just took this as an opportunity to leave the old behind and start new, just like how I left the old Amos behind, the fat Amos behind, and I'm trying to start a new life, a new chapter in my life. And I believe 2023 is the start of the year with me even starting this YouTube channel. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to step on stage, and I'm so sorry, I'm like jumping all over the place. I hope you guys can keep up. But I just wanted to step on stage. I wanted to see my limits. I wanted to see my imbalances, and I wanted to see if I could really do something that I put my mind to. And the result is yes, I fucking can, which actually gave me a huge motivational boost in life in whatever I'm doing right now too. I'm just so, like pumped and believe that I could do it. And I think that's a good mindset to get. And I got it. The process in which I went through honestly wasn't too bad. I don't think I was like dying in such. I think I was more out of it than really in pain. And I don't know. I feel like it was kind of different because I have a lot of other professional bodybuilder friends around me, and they all kind of act differently. But for me, I just couldn't focus properly. I did get grumpy at times, of course, because I didn't have enough nutrients in me and food in me. But I am sorry to all my loving friends and family that had to deal with that. I love you guys and thank you very much. Without y'all, I wouldn't have made it this far. And on that subject, I realized through this prep that I'm very blessed and I lived a great life because been having a lot of supporters, a lot of people around me that really just wanted to see me succeed and really helped me out without expecting anything, just on their own goodwill, which really touched me. And I'm the type that cannot leave anything in debt, so I will get back to them, give back to them, not get back to them, but give back to them 100%. And they know this as well, or I hope they do, because I will come and get you. Anyways, a lot of people have asked me, wasn't it difficult because I work in the restaurant industry? Um, how are you able to not like break your diet and the temptations? But honestly, I think it's the opposite because I see food and smell food every day and cook food every day. I think it kind of curbed my appetite, and I thought of it as if, like if you don't see or smell food and you become null, I guess like you become more sensitive if you don't, smell those type of foods because you're only eating bland foods and such. But because I am smelling it, seeing it, and eating it with my eyes and nose, I think I became immune to it, if that makes sense to y'all. But honestly, it wasn't too bad. It was just the focus and the professionalism that I needed to uphold that was kind of hard for me while prepping. So when I heard that a lot of people, when they do or are in prep, they don't work and they take time off work, I totally understood. On the show day, was I nervous? Was I prepared? I don't think I was prepared at all. I was hella nervous, but I had to be the first contender to go up. So I think that kind of cracked everything, and I just like enjoyed it as much as possible. It was fun. It was a great experience. People are asking, do I have any regrets? I do. I wish I trained differently. I ate differently. There's like so many things I would change for the next time I would compete. And yes, I am going to compete again. I don't know when, but most likely when I'm more prepared for it. My approach this time around is not going to be to bulk up another 50 or 40 pounds, only for me to lose a 30 to 40 pounds. Because the caloric difference that I'm going to be intaking while I'm on a bulk to when I'm on a deficit is just, the gap is too big, just like what happened right now, where I was eating around 5,000 to 6,000 calories on a daily basis, and at the end, near close to a show day, I was consuming only 1,400 calories. It's just too much of a difference, and I think that's more stressful. So I'm going to try going for a main gaining approach where I just keep adding a small amount of surplus in my caloric intake, and when I'm at a happy state, and when I go into prep, I am going to start going at a caloric deficit little by little by little, and I think that's going to keep me more sane. On the side note, this shit building the computer took me a fat minute because I kept buying the wrong stuff, so I had to replace them with the OEM parts that came with it as just a filler. And a lot of the parts I ordered has not come yet, so I'm just trying to make sure that all the lines and circuits are working correctly. So when the parts come, I have everything ready in place for the snippity snap, and get everything going. And as you can see, it turned on. Thank the fucking Lord. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm just so happy. And this is my finished PC with all my parts all fully loaded up. I love cherry blossom, it's my favorite flower, and I love pink. Y'all can hate, but fuck you guys. And my desk is not complete, but it is what it is. All the parts haven't come yet. For everyone or anyone that's curious about my parts, I'll link it down in the description below. Thank you guys and see you next week.